everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star, and today I got some bad news for you. Please don't shoot the messenger. Most of you have already heard that the United States Postal Service is again raising their rates for shipping. These will be effective August 29th. So they're not even waiting for Q4 this time or the new year. So in the past, typically every January, the United States Postal Service would do an increase on their fees, and that would be it. And then last year in 2020, they raised it twice, once in January and then during Q4, and they used the excuse of the shutdown and COVID, and it very well could have been true. I'm still going to call it an excuse. But they did use it as a reason to raise their rates conveniently enough during the busiest time of the year. So when they had the most packages and letters and everything being mailed, they raised the rates. But then they dropped them back down only to raise them back up at the beginning of 2021. So we were all for a long time used to the yearly increases, and that was fine. We knew it was going to happen every year. That second one last year kind of stunk, right? Came out of nowhere. But now they're doing it again in August. Did you see my face? So I'm going to screen share with you guys this article I have. And the article actually says this is the biggest increase in a decade. So let's just go over and look at that together. What I'll do is put the link down below for you guys, and then after the show, at your own leisure, you can always go back and read the article word for word and take it in as you will. I'm just going to hit the highlights with you. So this is the official mail guide link. This is a link I got from Casey, the Rockstar Flipper. If you've already seen this on his channel, this is a trusted news source. So the United States Postal Service filed notice on May 28th with the Postal Regulatory Commission requesting price changes to take effect August 29th, 2021. The rate hikes are the largest in a decade. That's where I got that little factoid. The UPS was limited to rate hikes based on the rate of inflation previously. These proposed price changes would raise overall market dominant product and service prices by approximately 6.9%. I'm going to write that down because I have a point to make later. So first class mail prices would increase by 6.8, right? So if you click this link, click for new postage rates effective August 29th. It opens up this page. It brings you to the new postage rates article here, and you can go down and you can click each type of mail to see what the increases are going to be. You can do research based on this, but remember, we get commercial rates. So the increases in most of the places online and the resources that you're going to find that show these increases in these rates are based off of the retail price. Like if you go into the post office and you pay for your postage right there. The majority of us buy prepaid labels on eBay, Poshmark, Pirate Ship. You can even purchase commercial rate prepaid labels on PayPal. And we get a discount. We get the commercial discount as a businesses. So our rates are going to be a little bit less than any rates you're going to find that show the hike increase unless it's specifically for commercial. And this thing, I believe, had it broken down into both. We'll take a look at first class. So they do have commercial prices here. So this is a really good site, a really good link for you guys to look at because it has retail and commercial, and that way you can see. Now, you might get a bigger discount on eBay based on whether you're top rated seller and all of that good stuff, but this will give you a really good idea of what the rates are going to be and the increases are going to be. And I would recommend just going through this and familiarizing yourself and knowing how it's going to affect you and your business. We all sell different items. Some of us do a lot of priority. Some of us do a lot of first class. So you're going to have to determine for yourself how it's going to affect you based on what you sell and ship the most of. This has the rate hike filing with PRC, so you can see what that letter looked like. It's a docket. You can go through that and read that. price change percentages is broken down right here in this little chart. So you can see that. The Postal Accountability and Enhancement Act of 2006 capped price increases for mailing services at the Consumer Price Index. They had to evaluate that system after 10 years, and so basically this is happening. Again, you can read this verbatim, word for word, and make sure you're researched and educated on what's going to happen and how it will impact your business, as we always should with all news that comes out. And just keep in mind that everybody is usually impacted differently depending on your model and what you sell and how you ship. Some people use FedEx and UPS a lot more, and so this obviously wouldn't affect you. And a lot of people keep saying, and I get this comment a lot whenever I do videos about postal increases, well, just start shipping with FedEx and UPS. I'm going to cut you off right there so that you don't have to waste your time and my time typing out a comment, and then I have to read it. I'll just cut you off right there. That is a fantastic alternate choice for people shipping heavy items. But the first class rates through the USPS cannot be beat anywhere else. And if you have a majority used clothing business, or you sell a lot of plush, or you sell a lot of any other item that weighs under 16 ounces, switching to FedEx and UPS is not viable. It is a huge waste of money. It is not good for the bottom line, and it is not good for profits. I can ship little tiny plushes for $3, $3.50, whereas if I go to FedEx and UPS, it's going to double. And you can't just double the amount of shipping you're paying to avoid the USPS to use FedEx and UPS, because you're still then spending more money than you would with the 6% increase. A 6% increase on $3, give or take, is like right around $1.50. Instead of doubling the price. So I just wanted to put that out there. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I always get that comment from like a bunch of people. Well, why don't you just use UPS or FedEx? Because it's not viable. It's not a good model for us. It's not good for our bottom line. Even with the increases on first class rates to the USPS, it would still be a cheaper option on our first class items to utilize that. So until FedEx or UPS offers like an answer or a similar option for first class, it's just for a lot of resellers, it's not a good decision. It wouldn't be good for the business. But if you're selling heavy items, big items, doing wholesale, then absolutely UPS and FedEx is the way to go. In fact, we use UPS exclusively for our wholesale business. We can print the labels right on PayPal. We get a nice discount. It's great. You can get accounts with them. Sometimes you can get discounts if you're, doing enough business. So FedEx and UPS definitely have their place, but it's for heavier items and folks moving really big stuff. So that said, what does these price increases mean for you? Well, it means everything's going to go up about 6.9%, right? So you're going to have to raise your prices. Unfortunately, you are going to have to raise your prices because we cannot absorb this cost. If you absorb this cost, you're just going to hurt yourself, your business, your profits, your goals, your bottom line. I know there's a lot of people out there who morally feel they should absorb it and don't pass that along to your customer, but every business does. When the cost of gas goes up and the trucking companies are paying more money for the gas to ship the goods to the stores, those trucking companies raise the cost, say to Walmart, to bring the items to their store. If Walmart's paying the truckers more, those trucking companies more, they're going to raise our prices. It's just how it is. It's just how it works in a country with capitalism, pretty much. So you don't have to feel like you're an immoral person or you're bad or you're greedy. It works that way. It trickles down. And it does it with the big businesses do it. So you don't have to feel like you're a bad person. If you're paying more for your goods, if you're paying more for the things you need to use to run your business, you are ultimately going to have to raise your prices. Otherwise, you're not making the profits you should be, and you're paying more, and your bottom line is going to suffer. And if you want to be successful at business, it's always about saving little pennies here and there. Switching from paper printed labels to the thermal printer. That's one way you can save money. And if you do that 100 times a day with 100 different things where you're saving money, you're making more profits overall. More profits doesn't always just mean more money in, your pocket, more money for you to be extravagant with or for you to be greedy. More money means reinvesting in your business. So if you want to get more items to sell, if you want to source more, if you want to grow your business and start purchasing wholesale, if you want to get a storage unit, a shed for your backyard, an office space, a warehouse, that's how you do it. You have to save pennies everywhere you can, 100 times a day, 100 times a week, and you have to pass on any increases to your buyers, and that's how all businesses do it. Otherwise, you're just going to get stagnant and start spinning your wheels, or you're going to start losing money. So I just wanted to mention that as well. You don't have to feel like you're greedy or you're bad. It's just the way the world works. If you feel the need to absorb them, I'm going to advise you not to, and I'm going to say I don't think it's a good business decision. At the end of the day, I always keep my emotions out of my business, and I advise all of you to do the same. You can have your feelings and your emotions, but they should never make decisions for you in your business. So 6.9% is around what first class is going up. So just raise your prices by 5%, 6.9%, 7%. Raise them up a little bit. If you're doing free shipping, you're going to have to raise your prices because free shipping isn't really free. We all know that. Free shipping is building in the cost of shipping into your price and giving the illusion of the buyer getting a deal. So if you're offering free shipping, you're going to have to raise up 6.9%, 7% or whatever you want to do so that you're still collecting the amount you need. If you're doing calculated shipping and you don't do free shipping, then you really don't have to do anything because the cost will be built in right there on eBay. So when the rates go up and you have that calculated shipping on and the weight in, based on where it's going and weight, the calculated shipping charges the buyer appropriately, and you don't really have to worry about it or do anything. But if you're doing free shipping, you will absolutely have to raise your prices. And then that opens a whole other can of worms of, do we stay with free shipping? Do we change to calculated shipping because the rates keep going up? And that's a topic for another day. But today I just wanted to address the fact that the prices are going up, let you guys know it is happening, give you some links that you can read through and do some research on your own, and let you know it's happening August 29th. As of right now, I know y'all are going to ask, Keith and I do plan on staying with free shipping on our first class items. We're just going to raise the prices up about 5 to 6% starting August 1st and see what happens from there. If this continues, I don't know what we're going to do, but we try to stay with the free business model. So again, I'll put the links down below for you. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always leave a comment here on this video. You can join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod, and you can always tag me in there or ask other members any questions you have, and someone will be able to help you. You can tag moderators, but just the regular members are usually really helpful and super nice. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Really helps the channel so much. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Until next time, guys, go be productive. Go make some money. And thank you for joining us today. As always, we do appreciate you. Y'all are the best. Bye.